The Prime Minister has blamed disinformation for the rising numbers of Labor voters planning to vote no at the Voice referendum. Live to Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, how does he plan to turn that around?
Well, Danica, the Prime Minister says today the key in this is one-on-one conversations with voters. We are now in the final fortnight in the lead up to this Indigenous Voice to Parliament referendum. The Prime Minister says for himself he's planning to remain positive throughout this campaign. He used his appearance today to take a swipe at some of the tactics from the No campaign. He believes they're spreading fear and misinformation. The Prime Minister was touring a childcare centre. He still wants the focus to be on cost of living, but the questions were almost entirely dominated by this issue of the Voice to Parliament and why there is a decline in support. He was pressed twice, in particular about the decline in Labor voters. Why are Labor voters turning against the Prime Minister's proposal of enshrining this in the Constitution? You can see the numbers here. They have continued to track down. The numbers bounce around depending on what poll you look at. But there, 40% or so of Labor voters say at this stage they don't plan to vote for the Voice. The Prime Minister asked why.
Well, I'm optimistic that when Australians focus on what the actual question is, what we've had is a whole lot of disinformation out there.
My question was about Labor voters. Why are they turning away from it?
I know a lot of people have not made up their mind, and what I know is that the feedback, when people talk through these issues, they arrive at a yes vote pretty comfortably. And so I sincerely think the key to the next fortnight is those one-on-one conversations.
The opposition once again today accusing the Prime Minister of being distracted with the Voice and not focusing on cost of living. The Prime Minister is trying to visually show Australians that's not the case. That's why I was in a childcare centre again this morning speaking about cost of living. This afternoon he's taking his cabinet to Tasmania. Last week he did the same, but he took them to South Australia. Now, the Yes side believe those two states are crucial hinge states if they're going to win this referendum. They believe they can win in New South Wales and Victoria, and that's why those other two are considered so crucial, and it helps explain why his cabinet's been on the move now 2 weeks in a row, Janika.